and
Mm-hmm.
be able to learn. And if there is like a good book, a
Mm-hmm.
beginner book with
Uh-huh.
vocab and grammar that you would recommend, I can also buy that to get started on that too.
I can give it to you, eh?
Oh, okay.
Freely. It's. I mean, if you subscribe, okay. If you
Yeah.
subscribe, you take more lessons.
Yeah.
I can give you, for example, what is it?
So, as far as the classes, I like to have the same time
Mm-hmm.
every once a week. Like when we meet once a week,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
every week, so I can, practice. And if I'm on travel,
Mm-hmm.
vacation, something comes up, then we skip
Mm-hmm.
that weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure, sure. It's okay. It's okay. For the subscription, you will have to look on my profile and in my calendar. The slots are open 2 months in advance. Okay, so
Okay.
there you can subscribe as two ways. The first one is like subscription, like the every week is renewed,
Uh-huh.
automatically renewed, or you can also subscribe but not as a renewed form but as buying like tickets, and you select the hour that you prefer every week, no, so
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of my screen, so this is gonna be
mhm.
uh oh, okay, good.
So okay, for grammar I have many books for grammar.
uh,
Eh,
just
eh,
beginner,
yes, so this is I know, but this is a 1P2. Probably this one, basic Spanish. I tried to find a book that is
Yeah, you can share, you can send them to me after the class. That's fine.
Mhm.
Because you have a lot of files.
Yes, I have a lot of files. My curriculum weighs many gigabytes. It
And
took me a lot of
basically,
time.
like, if somebody's
Mm.
taking a class once a week with you for, let's say, 1 year,
Hmm. Yes.
how long it would take for them to be able to have a conversation and understand somebody who speaks Spanish?
That depends on the student. In
Okay.
my case, I could talk about my experience. I am learning French.
Okay.
I am learning English because it's not my native language. So what I do is to keep in touch with the language, by creating my own shallow fake environment in English. I try to watch movies with English subtitles, listening to music,
Oh,
understanding the lyrics of the songs that I hear in English. I also watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I have three social networks: my personal Facebook account, the one that I use for English content, and the other one is for Spanish things to be learned. Uh,
mm-hmm.
I read almost everything in English. So I mean, it's like the session is only to give you the foundation, okay, of Spanish, but after the session you will have to spend time doing your homework, practicing. It doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes per day, 15, 20, it's okay. In that way you will improve faster rather than only taking a session and only having once, no, to practice English, to practice Spanish, that's what I
Yeah.
recommend, because I try to do the same with French, and in a matter of months you improve, you develop your, language. So do you speak another language?
Yes, I speak Persian,
Okay.
Farsi,
Uh-huh.
um, and then
Mhm.
yeah, that's it. And I
Ah.
used to, when I was a little, I used to speak Arabic a little bit because
Okay.
my dad knew Arabic. My mom knew a little bit, but they
Okay.
didn't really. But we were raised in a culture, so I kind of understand a little bit
Mm-hmm.
Arabic. And
Mm-hmm.
Farsi, I speak and write fluently, and then English.
Mm.
So, but the
Oh.
difference
Mm-hmm.
with the English and
Mm-hmm.
Arabic and Farsi is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like in
Mm-hmm.
Farsi, you write from right to left. In
Mm-hmm.
English, you write from left to right.
Yes, you're right.
So the whole
Mm-hmm.
very different. Like French, you're learning. You probably know it's very different. Grammar is different.
Yes.
Maybe I guess all languages are different and difficult sometimes.
Yes, well, French, the advantage is it's a Romance language, so the root of the words, I mean, the origin of the words sometimes is very similar, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it's easy. Conjugation in French is as difficult as Spanish. So, okay,
Oh,
yes, but I mean, you really like languages. It's not a problem, no, because you're going
yeah,
to be
I actually
very.
listen to Spanish songs too.
Oh, okay,
Bomba
okay.
Estéreo, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The other
Mhm.
guy, Cool de Santa, he's
Aha.
a rapper. He's a Spanish
Yes.
rapper, you know.
Yeah.
His name is
Cartel de Santa, I think, no?
Cartel, yeah, Cartel de Santa, yes.
Yeah, it's a they
Cartel
rappers.
de
Uh-huh.
Santa, yeah, I listen to it because he has a good beat.
Yes, yes,
Bomba
yes.
Estéreo,
No.
I listen to, he's a Colombian, Bomba Estéreo.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, Spanish music is diverse because there are many countries,
yes, yeah. And
many
Enrique
countries.
Iglesias is another famous singer I listen to.
Yes, yes, Puerto
Enrique
Rican. Uh-huh.
Iglesias. And my dad used to listen to his father, Julio
Ah,
Iglesias.
yes. Ah, yes, yes.
He's,
He is from Spain. Yeah.
yeah, he's very famous.
Julio Iglesias
Uh,
is a tenor.
yeah,
He sings like I mean, he has a voice for an opera, no,
yes,
song.
yes, very smooth. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I do listen to Spanish songs, and then
Hmm.
I like to learn more about the
Hmm.
Latino culture and learn, be able to speak the language.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will do my best for you to help you. Let's start with this one. Probably you already know some of them. I don't know. Let's see. So the first here is the theme. Okay. What do you think
Mhm.
is el nombre? Do you know?
El nombre. El nombre
Uh-huh.
means number, I guess. El nombre.
More or less, it's very similar, but that doesn't mean el nombre. So número would be
Mhm.
number. Very similar, no? Uh,
Número. Uh-huh.
but nombre is related to names. What do you think? Nombre
Nombre. Nombre. Oh,
is
name.
name. Yeah,
Name.
name.
Nombre. And you
Nombre.
say what does L means at the beginning? What is it
Ah,
for?
okay. In Spanish, we use the articles. We have four articles. El is for it's like saying in English the. Okay,
Oh, like the.
the name. No, in Spanish, most of the time we start with the articles. Not all the time, but many times we put the article before the noun. It's like saying
Mhm.
the name el nombre. No, why is el? Because adjectives and nouns in Spanish have gender. Do you know that? For example, if I say table in Spanish, we have to identify if it's masculine or feminine
Oh, I see.
for everything. Sometimes you will find nouns that are neutral for both. Like, but in
Okay.
general, you have to think cell phone. Is it masculine or feminine?
Cell
No.
phone, masculine,
Yes, yes, you're right.
maybe.
You guessed it correctly. So el celular is masculine celular.
El celular,
Yes.
celular.
For the feminine one, would be la mesa, for example. No, the table is
La is for female and L is for male.
yes, yes.
Okay.
And an
L.
easy way to remember this is there are three ways. Obviously, this is for another session of the articles, but I could say 70% of the time when you have an a ending for a noun is feminine. Okay,
Okay.
can you see
Mezcla. Oh
a
yeah,
no?
A. Okay.
And usually the do you know for masculine? What do you think is for masculine? 70% of the time.
Uh, what is the question again?
Uh-huh. So if a ending is for 70% of the time, what do you think is the
L.
word, the letter for the masculine form instead of the feminine?
L
Yes,
or
you're right.
E.
That
L or
L
E.
is for articles that are in masculine. You're
Like
right.
papel.
El
El,
papel,
el
yeah.
papel. El
Uh-huh.
papel.
El papel. Okay.
Mm.
But the most common nouns in the masculine form end with o ending. Okay. So for example, el carro. What is carro? Do you know?
Yes,
To
car.
car.
Yes, el carro.
So can you see 70% of the time if it ends with o is what? Masculine.
Mm.
Okay. Finally, when it ends with e, here the problem is that there's a 50-50 possibility that is masculine or feminine. How do we know? By knowing it. The first approach, then we realize, okay, this is an ending, could be 50-50, but now I know that is the masculine form. Okay.
Oh, so is that like if you are asking from a lady, it will be la nombre or
No, no, no,
not?
no, no, no. Nombre, when you have an e ending, there is a 50-50 possibility of being el
Oh, okay.
or being la. But once we identify the correct article, in this case is el, always el, we know that is el. No, only the problem is if you don't know, you only heard nombre, then you
Yeah.
will have to think, okay, 50-50. Let's see which one it is. No, and then is always el. Now I know that is the 50 no,
Mm.
the masculine form. No.
Mm.
I mean, this could be overwhelming. This is for another session. We will have, in case you continue, we will have a full session for the articles. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So, all
Um,
right.
okay,
El
and then
nombre.
el nombre, and then we have the question. Could you read it?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? What do you think is that?
¿Cómo te llamas?
Uh,
Uh, ¿Cómo te llamas? I don't know. It's none of that seems familiar.
So here we have a name. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Here we have a name. Paco is
Paco.
is a is
Paco.
a man's name. It's a boy's name.
Oh,
So me llamo, if we're talking about the name, what do you think is me llamo Paco as an answer?
me llamo Paco.
It's
¿Cómo
like,
te llamas?
uh,
Is that means please tell me your name?
yes, it's more or less that. It's like saying in English, what is your name? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. What is your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay.
¿cómo te llamas?
And then
¿Cómo
the
te llamas?
answer would be then, mhm,
Me llamo Paco.
only pronounce the this one like instead of saying e. In Spanish, always vowels are all the same. We have a, every time you see this, it's always a. Okay,
Um,
a. Could you pronounce? Ajá.
Me llama Paco.
Ajá. Me llamo.
Yeah.
Ajá.
Me
Me llamo.
llamo Paco.
Muy bien. Could you tell me the vowels in Spanish? Do you know the vowels? This
No.
these ones. A. Okay. Spanish is based on vowels. The words, the pronunciation, the rhythm of the language is based on vowels. So the main rule is first to master the vowels. Okay, so why? Because if you master the vowels, you will be able to pronounce 90% of the words very easily. We have a.
Mm.
Okay, a pronounce please.
Yeah.
Ow. Then we have e.
E.
Can you see that it's not e like in English? It's
Oh,
not.
it's not E, it's E.
It's e, o,
O.
o,
O.
o, a, e, o, e. I was forgetting vowels. E.
E.
Okay, and u.
U.
Okay, so now a little faster. A, e, o, e, o. A, E, O, I, U. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Could you try? Mhm.
A, E, O,
Mhm.
I, U.
Muy bien. So why is this important? Because, for example, if I show you this word, you are not going to skip any vowel. You will have to pronounce all the vowels. Don't skip it. All the vowels. So that's why it's very difficult for English native speakers because they skip vowels. They don't pronounce sometimes vowels in between syllables. But in Spanish, it's mandatory to pronounce all the vowels. In this case, would be refrigerador, refrigerador. Could you
Rador.
try?
Refrigerador.
Muy bien. Mhm.
Refrigerador.
Can you see? So,
Refrigerador.
so refrigerador. So
That's
keep in mind
Italian.
that, yes, even in English, I mispronounce it. I don't know if it's refrigerator.
It's refrigerator, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Refrigerador.
Mhm.
Refrigerador.
Yes, refrigerador. So all the time, keep in mind that pronounce all the vowels and respect the sound of the vowel a, e, o, I, u. Okay. So here would be me llamo Paco. So instead of saying Paco, could you use your name? Add your name. Mhm.
Me llamo Ali.
Muy bien.
Me
Me llamo
llamo,
Ali.
me llamo Ali.
Perfect, perfect. Muy bien.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Yo
¿Cómo,
me llamo
cómo te
Carlos.
llamas?
Mhm.
Me llamo
Yes.
Carlos. Okay. And what is this sign, the reversed question mark?
This one.
Yes.
This is a very interesting topic because in Spanish we have an open question mark and a final question mark, ending question mark. So this is the opening. Okay.
Oh.
Why is it important? Because in English, to when you are reading aloud, something like that, you will have to wait until the end for
Hmm.
knowing that it's a question. No?
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, in Spanish, it's easier. You can change the intonations from since the beginning. ¿Cómo te llamas? No, instead of
Mhm.
seeing the last, no, the quotation mark at the end and realize, it's a question. ¿Cómo te llamas? No?
Oh, I see. So it gives the signal to the reader that this is a question that's
Yes.
coming your way. Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, new generations are very, how do you say that in English? Are very from English culture. Are very from English culture. Are very okay. Let's see. I have always tools for no this RS the when influence. Okay.
Oh,
Eh,
influence.
yes, I'm talking about generation. Even my generation. I'm 35. I'm a millennial.
Hmm.
So the ones are from 2000 to 2024. Now these generations don't have the open question mark. They don't have it
Mm.
anymore. Why? Because well, we follow the rule from the English, no grammar.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Muy bien. The next one. Could you read it? What do you think is this? Could you read it? Mm-hmm.
Hello. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
la residencia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you
La,
think is that?
la residencia. La residencia. Where do
The,
you live? La residencia.
yeah, pronounce it. This one. Pronounce it like S. Residencia.
La residencia.
Yes, and
Ah,
that means the residence. Mhm.
the residency.
The residence. So then we have the question. Could you read it?
Ah, ¿dónde
Mhm.
vives?
Muy bien. Have you heard that word before, vivir, or not? This one.
No.
Okay, so this is, for example, when you are some blank. For example, I am blank in La Paz. Okay, you are blank in probably in the US. I don't know. So, what do you think is Vives?
Donde vives?
Yeah. So you are,
Is it the country?
yes, it's related to that, but it's related to live. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I always have trouble with this word. This
Live.
one, live, live.
Live.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Live.
To live,
To live.
because we
Yeah.
have the other one. This one, and it's very difficult
Live.
for
Yeah.
me. Leave,
Live
leave.
and live. Yeah.
Live,
So
live, live.
live,
Okay.
live and leave. That one you put
Oh,
you know.
you
Okay.
have to take the call. Is okay,
No,
Ali? It's
no,
not.
no, that's fine. These are spam calls.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so to live and to leave.
Donde vives?
Uh, oh,
Where do you live? Means
yes. Where do you live?
donde vives? Where do you
Wait.
live?
Mhm. So
Uh,
the answer would
vivo,
be,
vivo en Madrid.
yes. What about you? Mhm.
Vivo en Kentucky.
Kentucky. So, that is the state? No.
Yes. Uh-huh. It's a
Yes.
state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it in the northern or south? Where is it?
It's in
Kentucky.
Midwest. They call it
Mid.
Midwest. It's a middle. Mhm.
Oh, nice, nice.
Vivo
Well,
en Madrid.
yes, we were Madrid. So every time I hear Kentucky, I think about chicken.
Yeah.
I,
Everybody does. Yeah.
do you like it? Te
Uh,
gusta? Te gusta? It's like
no,
saying, do you like? No, te gusta. Uh-huh.
the food here is not good. The US food, no, it's
Okay. It's very
the fast
greasy,
food
very
is
oily, no?
greasy, oily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's fat. No, no good.
Yes, I mean the obesity is a kind of pandemic right now. My country, based on the last surveys, is 6 out of 10 adults are at least fat or obese. Six, imagine
Oof,
that.
that's a
In
lot.
5 out of 10 children are fat or obese. Half of them. Can you see? Can
Wow.
you imagine?
Oh, that's not good.
I know that. So, where were you born? Sorry.
I was born in Iran.
In Iran.
Yes,
Wow. Wow.
yes, in Iran.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think in countries like yours, you don't have a high index of obesity, if I'm not mistaken, or.
We do because people in Middle East
Mm-hmm.
generally people eat a lot of rice and bread.
Uh,
Rice and
oh.
bread all the time. Rice and
Okay.
bread.
Okay.
White rice and bread.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it
Oh.
makes people fat, right? We don't have tortillas, but we have
Mm-hmm.
rice and bread, different the rice and different bread. It makes
Ah.
people fat.
Oh, okay. So in Spanish, okay, rice is arroz,
Arroz.
arroz, arroz. We have the Mexican rice. We ruined the recipe, no? Okay. Arroz mexicano is this one,
Mexicano.
something like this, no?
Arroz mexicano.
We add, well, I don't like it with peas, honestly, but we add like chili. We sometimes add
Oh
like
yes.
carrots. We ruin it,
Yes.
no? Have you ever tasted or no? No.
I have, yes. We
Mm-hmm.
have a Hispanic friend. Her name is Marcela. She's
Ah.
she lives here and she cooks. When she
Oh.
invites us, she cooks
Okay.
Spanish food
I,
for us. It's very
oh.
good,
I say that we
delicious.
ruin no as a way that is about flavor. Ruining means because I know that in Middle East or in the
Yeah.
in countries like Japan, the rice that they eat is always bland, like they don't add anything. Okay.
Mm.
But in Mexico, we add oil, we add garlic, without vegetables, without chili, without salt.
Oh,
So And I remember I was telling that to a Japanese, and he was like, "No, what are you doing?" No, like something like that,
Mm,
no, because they
I
don't do
see.
that, no.
Yeah, I
Wait,
see.
okay, pan, bread is pan, okay, pan,
Okay.
pan. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
do you well, but we have in Mexico virote. No, I don't know if you have heard about this virote. No.
Yeah, we have
Mm.
pirota. Yeah. Bolillo. They call it bolillo here.
Yeah, bolillo. Yes, you're right. Bolillo, bolillo. Yes. It's like a salty bread, no? Mm-hmm.
Yes, pirota. Yeah.
Virote.
Pirota. Nice.
Okay, muy.
Vivo in Madrid.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good, good, good.
So
¿Dónde
could you
vives?
replace it? Could you
Yeah,
replace it with your information?
vivo in Kentucky.
Ah, yes, you already said. Sorry. Okay. Then ask me,
Uh-huh.
and I answer. Mhm.
¿Dónde vives?
Vivo en La Paz. La Paz.
La
Eh,
Paz.
La Paz. Yes, it's one of the smallest city in Mexico. Okay. Next one is la profesión. What do you think is la profesión? Here we have musician, músico.
Mhm. It's your profession. La
Yes,
profesión.
la profesión. So then we
La
have
prof
the question. Mhm.
uh, hold on.
Mhm.
Acque
Mhm.
te dedicas.
Okay, two things here. It's a very interesting. We could. I think in the next session we will start with the alphabet for the exceptions. In Spanish, the letter Q and the letter C are very special. Why? Because they follow certain rules. The first rule, the main rule for the letter Q is every time you have this and
Uh,
this, and these are only the forms that we exist in Spanish for these forms. You
okay.
will never ever pronounce the U. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So instead of saying we or qui, how would you say it then?
uh, would be que
Que. Mm-hmm.
and ki.
The would be que, and then we have C. It's another case. C. There are two sounds for the letter C. One of them is like the letter K when you have this combination. Ka, ko, and ku. For example, my name is Carlos. You don't say Sarlos, no? Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. The other sound for the letter C is like S, but that right now doesn't matter, no? But remember, the CA is like what? Like A, okay? Carlos, like Cas, dedicas, okay?
CA is like a que. Okay, dedicas.
Not all the
De
time, only
que
with
te
these
dedicas.
vowels, okay? Yes, only with these vowels, the A, O, and U, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Okay, then to answer that, we use in this case we are using the to be form in Spanish. What is the to be form? In English, it's like saying I am, you are, they are. Do you know them? This one, the
Oh,
pronouns
yes.
or no?
Yes.
In,
In
in
Spanish, I don't, but yeah, I am, we are,
okay.
I, they, them, right?
Hmm.
We are referring to
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Me, I, they, them, he, she,
Mhm.
refer us to.
Yes. So remind me two things because pronouns because sometimes I lose track of time. Okay, we have to review the topic of pronouns. That would be great for the next session, and the topic of the alphabet. And later we can start the articles. Okay. Muy bien. So here, what are we? Okay, here the answer is saying I'm a musician. Okay, soy músico. In your case, could you add your information? Your what do you do? We can translate it together. You are
Soy,
a. Uh-huh.
soy
Mhm.
profesor.
Muy bien. Well, you said university teacher, ¿no? Soy,
Yeah. Soy
eh, soy profesor de universidad. Okay.
de universidad.
Yes.
Okay.
Soy profesor de universidad. I used to be a university teacher, teaching English basic level.
Oh,
But
that's
right
nice.
now I'm more focused. No, muy bien, soy profesor de universidad. Muy bien. In my case, well, the same, but instead of universidad, it would be soy profesor de español. Okay.
Español. Oh.
Okay. Muy bien.
Soy
Next one.
means what you said? Soy.
Soy is like saying I am. I am.
I am.
I am. Yes. For example, soy feliz. I'm happy, no? Soy feliz. Okay.
Soy
Soy.
feliz.
Soy feliz. Soy inteligente. I'm intelligent. No?
Soy inteligente.
Mhm. So, soy is about identification. In this case, you are a university professor, or we can also use it for emotions. No? Muy bien. Okay, the next one. Could you read it? What do you think is that? This one.
La,
Mhm.
la edad. La
Like
edad.
that. What do based on the answer? What do you think is like that?
La edad, it means age.
Age. Could you read the
Age.
question?
Uh, see, you said reads as K.
Mm-hmm.
¿Cuántos años
Mm-hmm.
tienes?
Oh, so here we have two sounds. Okay, it's not only ku, it's only wa. Okay, pronounce this u. Pronounce it, please,
U,
and then a.
U, A,
And then join them in only one sound. Wa, wa,
wa, wa,
wa,
wa,
wa, and then
wa.
at the C, qua, like a duck. Qua, 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 qua.
¿Cuántos?
Yes,
¿Cuántos?
cuantos. And another
¿Cuántos?
thing here is this letter in Spanish we call it ñ. Ñ is the name of the letter. So that letter I only found it in one word in English. The word is this one. Could you transfer this sound to the ñ sound? Canyon. Canyon.
Kenya.
Transfer and then años. Okay.
Oh, N and Y. Años.
Años. Because if you say it anos, like you said,
Oh,
anos means this. Uh, this one.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Años. Okay.
Años. And it's very important because you there are many other words. For example, if you say this one, mono with N means monkey. Okay. Mono.
Oh, no. Hmm.
But moño with ñ means bow tie. There's a huge difference. No?
Hmm.
Another example, let me see. Cana, cana, it could be cane or also gray hair. Okay, cana, pelo, no, gray hair, cana.
Hmm.
But caña, caña is the sugar cane, okay, or the sugar
Kanya.
cane.
Kanya. Oh,
So
yeah. So
ñ
the.
versus n. No?
Hmm.
Mhm,
Okay. So, okay.
mhm.
Uh, ¿cuán, ¿Cuántos años tienes?
Mhm. Yes. And to answer
¿Cuán,
that,
¿Cuántos años tienes? Tengo, tengo,
mhm,
uh,
mhm. do you know? Do you know how to say your age? How old are you? If I'm not being rude.
I'm 34.
Oh, you are. I'm older than you. Okay. 34. Okay. 34. One year older.
30,
Mhm.
34.
Yes. Could you say it now
30,
as an answer?
30. Tengo 34 años.
Muy bien. Tengo 34 años. In my case, yo tengo 35 años. Okay. 35 años de number, ¿no? 35. Okay. And the last, no, this one, could you read it? Mhm.
Ah, la, la nacional, la nacionalidad.
Muy bien, muy bien. So then we have the question. What do you think is the question?
Nationality,
Mhm,
la nacionalidad.
mhm.
De, don, de dónde eres.
Muy bien, ¿de dónde eres?
De dónde eres.
And that's that. What is that? Do you know de dónde eres?
Eres de dónde eres. We didn't
Mm,
talk about dónde, what does dónde means, but eres
mhm.
means your nationality, maybe?
Yes, your nationality. So in this case, donde means where. So it's like saying
Oh,
where, blah blah blah, from. How would it be then?
de dónde eres.
It's like
Mm.
saying where are you from?
Oh,
Where are you from? And to answer that, we use again the to be form, the I am. I am Spanish. I am
oh,
Mexican. I am American. So in your case, do you consider? No, I think you are from Iran. And you don't consider,
yeah,
even though you are living in the U.S., you don't consider
yeah.
yourself.
Soy Irán.
No, Iran is a country.
Yes,
Iran,
soy
Irani.
Irani,
Ajá,
Iranian,
iraní.
Iranian,
Ajá.
iraní, soy iraní.
Muy bien, iraní. Ok. Me quedé, soy mexicano. Ok, soy mexicano. Finally, the last one is about the telephone. In Spanish, for saying it's, okay, it's,
Okay,
we say only S, okay? S.
it's okay.
Mhm.
SL or SL or it's okay. ¿Cuál? How do you read that sentence? It's
Mhm.
¿cuál es tu número de
Mhm.
teléfono?
Perfect. That way.
¿Cuál es tu
¿Cuál
número
es tu número de teléfono?
cuál
Yeah.
es tu número de teléfono? Okay,
Mhm.
good, good, perfect.
And then we have the numbers, no? Do you know some of the numbers or no?
Some of them, cuatro means four, cinco means five, tres,
Mm-hmm.
three,
Mm-hmm.
um, uno, one. What was
Ajá.
two?
Ajá.
Uno,
And two is dos. Ajá. Dos.
dos, uno,
Mm.
dos, tres,
Mm.
cuatro, cinco. I
Ajá.
think that's all I know to five.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So zero is zero. Okay.
Zero.
See. Okay. So every time the alarm sounds is because we're out of time.
No,
Okay.
that's
So
fine.
for homework, could you please do page number 1 to page number, what is it? 6. What, there is a
Okay.
question and you have to select the correct answer. Okay. I will send you the full file. If you are curious about it, you can then do a research on your own about the questions
Okay.
that are here, or
Yeah.
even you could do this page number 13 for homework 2. Okay.
Uh-huh.
One last thing about, in case you continue, I will share with you the file, not the book, in case you continue, and the file. If I will send it. This file I will send it to you in a moment. Okay. Okay, so there are some policies. The first policy, there is a 12-hour cancellation period. That means that you cannot cancel a session before those 12 hours. Okay. The same applies to me. Okay. For example, I have to cancel it before those 12 hours. Okay.
Oh, okay, sure.
Second policy, the teacher can be waiting for the student for 15 minutes. The only reason to be waiting for the student longer than that is because the student sends a message before, like, okay, I will be late for 10 minutes. Sorry, I will be late for 20 minutes. I will be late for 30 minutes. Then I would know that you are going to be no there, but later. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Do you have any questions?
No, so the policy is 12 hours, and then I can be only like 15 minutes late maximum, but I have to let you know.
Yes. I will share with you the links regarding how to subscribe, how is the subscription model,
Mm-hmm.
what to do, what not to do, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The files, you will find it on the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, you could share your email on the chat box. Do you know what is a chat box is?
No.
Okay. So here, on the here, you can see the chat here. Chat
Chat,
here.
yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
there we can send message. For example, I will upload the file and then you can download it. Okay, moment.
Okay.
Uh,
If you have like if there's a textbook that I can buy as well from like
mhm.
Amazon or other website, that would be great too, because I I I'm really like to do like a physical paper.
Okay, sure, sure, sure. Yes, I will check that on a moment. I will try to find the book that I want, and I will send you the name for you to have it in print on print.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here then there is a file that we used, and you can click it on it and then download it. There is like an arrow at the top, and then you can download the file. This file is a PDF file, but I open it using Microsoft Edge. You can change the extension to Adobe Reader in case you want to open it with Adobe Reader. No? Okay.
Okay, it's downloading now. Okay, I opened it.
hmm So yes, that's a full file for you, and then I will share the links about the what you have to know about prep line. No? So moment.
Hmm.
Okay, so then you have here, then you have here, and finally this one. So another thing, be very careful about before subscribing. You have to pay attention to my profile and the calendar. In your case, I think would be easier because you only want one session per week, so you will have to find a slot available for you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Okay.
Okay. So it has been a pleasure to meet you, Ali.
What
So
is
have
your
a
time
nice.
zone, Carlos?
Ah,
What is
my
your time zone?
My time zone depends on the
Are you
if you click.
Central Time or Eastern Time?
Can you see here? Am I sharing screen? Yes. Can you see here?
Right now, oh yeah, that's
So
right now here is 1:53.
yes. So here you can see the time two of my time zone. What is the time showing for you for me here at the top or not? You don't
No.
find it? Ah,
Is your time like, are you like 12? Is it noon over
yes.
there?
Right now is yes, almost noon is 11:54.
Oh,
So that means you are how many hours ahead? 11, 12.
two
You
hours.
are 2 hours.
2
2
hours.
hours. Yes.
2 hours ahead. Okay, good.
Perfect. Okay,
All right,
Ali.
perfecto.
Bueno,
Thank you so
so
much. Okay.
gracias. Igualmente, Ali. The
Thank
same.
you. See you next week. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye. Nos
Gracias. Bye
vemos.
bye.
Gracias. Gracias. ¿Mm?